This is Jake One, and this is the making of Wale's song featuring Usher called Matrimony. Also featured Jerry Seinfeld and is on the album About Nothing. The beat came together, I probably did this beat in 2011 maybe? I'm not even sure, it was a while ago. My homie DJ Khalil, he's always making really cool samples with his other musicians that he works with. So he'll give me a batch of like 6 or 7 ideas, and eventually I'll try to make beats out of some of them or all of them or none of them, just kind of whatever strikes me. So I actually had made a beat out of a different sample he had given me that people liked a lot. It's funny, nobody ever interviews in that shit. But it kind of inspired me to go back and find other things he had that were in the same vein. So this was kind of inspired by another beat I'd already made. So I made this track around Khalil's sample. I don't even remember giving it to Wale, which is funny because I know it wasn't one that was there when he recorded. He ended up playing me a demo of the song that he had done. He was like, we had conversations about, told him like, man, you could be the one to get me on the radio. I always wanted a radio song, I just never had one. And he called me one day, he was like, I think you might have that. He's like, I think this could be the one. The original version was had a singer named Sam Dude, who's really dope. He's the one that wrote the hook that Usher ended up redoing. And yeah, it's funny. It was literally stuck in my head from the first time I heard it. I knew the chorus. It was really dirty sounding, so it was kind of hard to wrap my head around that part. Like, wow, something I did on this, and I don't do things for radio, so I felt like the song, the hook had to be so strong, and the song overall had to be so strong to be able to carry, it was unorthodox, for what people are usually trying to do to get something on the radio. So fast forward, it finally came out, and it's doing well. It's like, I think number 70 something in the top 100 right now, and it's on the radio. So I finally got my first radio song, and I did it my way. So it feels good. Wale and Seinfeld just have a really good relationship. Wale had done a mixtape called, I think it was a mixtape About Nothing, featuring like a bunch of Jerry Seinfeld quotes, and he had the idea to do, an album kind of based on the same way. And he got Seinfeld, in the booth. He got Seinfeld to spit them bars, which, I don't know if anybody else has ever done that before. Pretty amazing in itself. It's just like a cherry on top, because to me the record is what's dope. Like the Seinfeld thing is just kind of like, why is he on there? But it totally makes sense too. These days you're always looking for something that's going to stand out, and that's definitely something that'll catch your attention. Be like, wow, Seinfeld's on a rap record, like, and he's on like a wedding song. Like it's just not something you think of, But it totally ended up working out. Wale, the Matrimony featuring Usher, and I'm gonna go on the ASR and show you guys how I put it together. I actually sampled something that DJ Khalil gave me. It's something that him and Danny Keys worked on. He sends me these like 5-minute pieces of music that are just bizarre and crazy and really dope. And like this one, I don't think it's like 6.5 minutes long, and I use the part that happened about 5 minutes in, so I'll play some of the part right before it so you guys can hear how it comes in. So that was the part that I sampled for this song. So yeah, I basically kind of rearranged the chords into something a little different, and that was really what I started the beat with. So I made this sequence. this was like really the foundation of the whole beat. This sequence right here. So from there, I really just started adding stuff on. Then I added the kick and snare. This little tom to even make like kind of more percussion. I think that's like a big part of the beat that kind of makes it feel that way. So yeah, then I added the 808 to this. Again, not using the bass line, I don't know. Just something I felt like doing. I think just listening to a lot of the current music, feels like if you just don't have that bottom in there, it's just not going to go on any level. So I had to start putting bottom in my stuff, at least a little bit. So yeah, that's like the main part of the beat, pretty much, that he's rapping on, and actually the hook is on. After that, I ended up feeling like I just needed to come up with sort of an intro. So I ended up doing the intro part in Pro Tools. I just took another part of the sample and stretched it using Elastic Audio in Pro Tools, and just kind of made it fit in. So this is the intro right here. So yeah, I put that same sweep in there actually that I put in the other Wale joint. So that's really the main parts of the beat. I ended up putting that same kind of shuffle thing actually in the intro. So, you know, after the song was done, we decided we want to put an outro on it because there's a part with Soundfield talking at the end, and I didn't want it to just be the same music we've been playing through the song. So I went back and, you know, listened to the sample that Khalil and Danny had made and chopped another part of it and made just another sequence, which was this. that sequence and then sent it to Khalil, and him and Danny came up with like a string part for it, just to make it a little more. I've been making you, yeah. So Danny's actually playing these strings, like he's a genius.
I'm moving through the soul.
That's pretty much it for that one. And that's the making of Wale featuring Usher and Jerry Seinfeld, the Matrimony.
Of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone.